Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another vlog, and it is Sunday. Happy Easter if you celebrate. I hope you enjoy your Easter weekend with your family. As you can tell, the scenery is a little different here. I'm here at my parents' house to take this one out for a walk, which we already did. And I woke up feeling pretty Steve Rogers today. So with that said, I'm gonna go train some legs today. The gym happens to be open, so watching soccer on TV there. But the gym happens to be open, so I'm gonna go get a high rep leg workout in, and go from there. We'll see what we're tackling at the house today. Addison, my oldest, has been a little under the weather, unfortunately, with a sore throat and a fever. So we'll see if we can't get out and do anything fun depending on how she's feeling. If not, that's fine. There's still plenty of exciting things to do around the house with the girls since everybody is off today. So stick around. Thanks for tuning in. If you like the title of the vlog, please subscribe and like now. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it. And I'll check in with you all after I get my workout in. And it's time for a leg workout. All right, leg workout is done. Dang, the high rep leg day is always a killer. The gym's actually pretty busy for being a Easter Sunday morning. I figured it'd be fairly empty, and granted it wasn't that packed, maybe 30, 40 people in there, which isn't really that many, but it was good. A lot of machines available for me to get my workout done in an efficient manner. It's only 9:15 in the morning. About to head home. I gotta get my car washed. This thing is looking like a piece lately. And tomorrow's a new work week. I like to show up to work with a nice fresh washed car on Mondays. And I'll get home, check in with the girls, see what they're doing, see what the plan is for our day. It might just be a day out by the pool. The sun is shining. It's already around 80 degrees here in the North Tampa area, so we're spoiled in Florida. We might, like I said, just make it a pool day and hang out at the house, taking it easy on a Sunday. So yeah, I'm gonna get home, rest up a little bit, hang out with the girls. We'll check in with you later. And hello. So as you can see, I got the lineup out with a button. Car in the background, looking clean from this angle, but it's time to get the cars washed. So let's get after it. All right, non-keto tip of the day number one is, especially if you have a black car in Florida, don't wash it in the heat of the day. It leaves water spots rather quickly, so I gotta hustle through this. As you can tell, the sun's beating down on the sides of the car already, in the back half of the car. Front's still in the shade, but definitely don't do it in the heat of the day. It's only about 80 degrees out, and it's only 10:15 in the morning, so it's really not hot yet, but it will still leave water spots quickly. So time to rush, get this done. See you in a bit. Okay, so like it or not, this is where the difference maker is. Look how filthy that is. We'll see an after here in a second. Time to get surgical. And after. Super sparkly, shiny, perfect. So nice and motivating once you see the end product. So that's the end of that. Oh God, my knees are killing me. So funny story about washing cars. When my wife and I were dating, we used to do this, and my old S-Class Mercedes had aftermarket wheels with a chrome lip, and I would be so picky. She finally gave up doing the rims, but I would want the wheels done, and then when the chrome was clean and the black was clean, yeah, so you have to reach way back there, get under the car if you have to clean the back of the wheel. We do that, and then I would take the car around the block to let all the water drip back out onto the rim, and then dry that as well. After we were done drying it, I'd take it for a drive. Anything that dripped would be dried again. She since has given up cleaning rims for me. I wonder why, but yeah, so anyways, so the cars are done. This is probably a better view than inside the chaotic garage. So cars are done. I still haven't eaten. It's about 11:15. I've been done my workout 2 hours. So one thing I wanted to touch on real quick is the myth that you need to replenish right after the gym. There's supposedly, this 30 to 60 minute post-workout window for getting some protein in
and maybe even some carbs if you're doing a targeted ketogenic diet. But there's new science out and new studies that are showing that protein synthesis is upregulated for up to 24 hours after physical activity. So realistically, if you're training in a fasted state, you can continue your fast after your workout. You don't have to feel like you need to rush home, get in some carbs and protein or some fats and protein right away. Just know that your body will use those amino acids when you give it to it within 24 hours. So just make sure you eat at some point during the day, realistically, or some point within a 24-hour period, and you'll be able to put on as much muscle and gain as much as somebody who's eating 30 to 60 minutes after your workout. So with that said, car's done, I'm dying, I'm gonna go inside, hang out with the girls. I'll check in with status update. We are in my least favorite place on planet Earth, Walmart. No offense to all the Walmart lovers. We are getting some supplies for the kids to make glue.
You don't need a kit though, because you have everything. I know. Make glue.
Not glue, make slime with glue. So let's see what we can find. What do we find? What do we find? That looks fun. This takes forever. Are we done? We're done. 1, 2, 3. And we survived Walmart alive. Dog's getting spoiled today. New bed, new treats. Girls got glue for slime. We're about to head back to civilization as we know it. And we're in the kitchen. Got dinner going. A little zucchini, green bean, veggie stir fry there. Some chicken breast by request of this one. Addison's in the mood for chicken. We got some diced up apples. And actually a couple sweet potatoes in the microwave. So we're gonna get this cooking done, eat some good dinner, and hang out for a little bit. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Head back to my parents to walk the dog. And we're done making our slime. How's our slime look?
Good.
These kids and their slime, it's crazy.
Yeah, we're all done with all 4 of them. Well, all 3 of them. Mine and my other one, and then our others.
So they made 3 new slimes today. They're little stuff from Walmart they wanted. So they got it. They're enjoying it. It's good to see them put it to good use and play nice together. So, all right, back to dinner. Checking in a little bit. So I tucked away where it's a little quieter from the chaos out there. So real quick, I wanted to get back to the topic earlier about eating after your workout. Don't forget that, like I said, protein synthesis is escalated for about 24 hours after physical activity. So you do have some time to get your post-meal workout in, again, especially for your keto intermittent fasting lifestyle, which a lot of us are doing. With that said too, if you're trying to build muscle, you might want to, again, you have that 24-hour window, but you might want to up the protein amino acid intake a little bit. I tend to set my macro for protein around 35% of my total energy, so intake, 30 to 35%, and then my fat would end up being around 65%, and again, my carbs are generally less than 30 total grams per day, or more, but yeah, so that's that. We'll, it's never quiet when you have kids. Peekaboo. But anyway, so keep that in mind if you're trying to build muscle, up your protein a little bit. Yeah, so that's kind of that. So chicken breast tonight, it's a little higher in protein, definitely a leaner meat, but I'm going to add some olive oil to it when it's all said and done, get the healthy fats in. Sometimes too, it can be better to make sure you pick your fats. So choose a leaner protein, choose a leaner meat, and then add the fats to it. Put the butter on top after it's done cooking. Put some olive oil on it after it's done and on your plate. That way you can choose the fats. You make sure they're healthy. They're not destabilized from high heat cooking and that sort of thing. So sometimes leaner meats are the way to go. Add the fats to it. Again, just for the sake of keeping them stable.
and being able to pick the types of fats you're putting in your body. So keep that in mind as well when you choose your meats, when you're choosing your animal proteins. And with that said, my dinner should be just about done, so I'm gonna go enjoy it. All right, everyone, status update. I am back at my parents' house, taking care of this one, and gotta get her out for her last walk of the day. If you don't follow me on Instagram yet, please do that, at Jordan Magrini. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel and like this video. If you learned anything valuable, of course, that goes without saying. You know, the whole point of this is if you're doing the ketogenic diet and you are trying to make gains in the gym, better your odds at longevity through maintaining or building and maintaining muscle mass at a younger age, or even looking to build some muscle at an older age and fight off sarcopenia, you need to prioritize your protein on keto. Yes, prioritize your protein. Gluconeogenesis is really only demand driven. So if you are in massive caloric deficits all the time and your body needs some glucose to fuel the brain or something like that, then it will start pulling it from amino acids, muscle tissue. But it can also do it from the backbones of fatty acids. So there are two different ways for gluconeogenesis to occur, both taking energy from protein and fatty acids. So just keep that in mind. But again, it is demand driven, so it won't do it unless it's really under dire circumstances. It's much easier for it to use its own body fat for energy, and if you're carrying around a lot of fat, you will find that you are probably not going to go through gluconeogenesis that much, if at all, especially if you're not in a dramatic caloric deficit. And yes, unfortunately, calories still matter on keto, just sometimes not as much. The ketones do provide a little bit of a metabolic advantage. They make some cell membranes a little more unstable, which produces a lot of heat and subsequently ends up burning off some extra calories. But without getting too much more scientific or data-y with this vlog, I'm going to end it here. I got to get my parents' dog out for her walk, spend some time with her before we wrap up the evening. Again, I appreciate you sticking along on the day of shopping with the family, and I hope that you learned something valuable about protein on the ketogenic diet today. So again, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, 3 things, and I'll see you all later.